Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A1 English Podcast, the English podcast made for real conversations and real learners just like you.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Jessica. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Before we begin, a quick reminder. If you are learning English and you want to improve naturally, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, because when you subscribe, you are not just supporting us, you are supporting your English journey. And trust me, this journey is worth it.
Okay, so today we are talking about something that confuses almost every English learner in the world.
Every single one. Even people who have been studying English for years.
We are talking about has, have, and had.
Oh, yes. 3 little words, but so much confusion. Have you ever written a sentence and thought, wait, is it I have or I has? Or she had or she have?
If you said yes, you are in the right place.
By the end of this episode, you will finally understand has, have, and had clearly, and you will feel confident using them in real conversations.
Not perfect, confident, and confidence is what changes everything in language learning.
So let's start. No boring rules, no heavy grammar books. Just real English, real examples, real life.
Let's go.
Okay, Jack, let me ask you something. When you first started learning English, were you ever confused about have, has, and had?
Confused? Jessica, I was completely lost. I remember writing, she have a car in school, and my teacher marked it wrong. And I thought, why? What is the difference? They all mean the same thing.
Yes, that is exactly what most learners feel. And honestly, that feeling makes sense. In many languages, there is just one word for have, but in English, we have 3 different forms, and each one is used in a different situation.
So today, we are going to make this simple and clear. Let's start with the very basics.
Perfect. So first, what does have mean? In the simplest way possible, have means to own something, to experience something, or to show a connection between the past and the present.
Okay, so in simple words, has, have, and had all come from the same verb, the verb have. They're just different forms of it.
Exactly. Think of it like this. The word have is like a family, and has, have, and had are the 3 family members, each used in a different situation.
That's a great way to think about it.
Now, why do people get so confused? Usually, it's because of 2 reasons. Reason 1, they try to memorize rules without understanding why.
And reason 2, they don't practice with real sentences, real everyday sentences.
But today, we fix all of that.
By the end of this episode, you will know exactly when to use have, when to use has, and when to use had, and you will use them naturally.
All right, let's talk about have first, because this is the most common one.
Yes, and once you understand have, the others become much easier.
So, when do we use have? We use have with I, you, we, they. That's it. 4 pronouns. I have, you have, we have, they have.
Let me give you some real-life examples.
Yes, please.
Okay, imagine you are talking to a friend about your daily life. You would say, I have a meeting at 3 o'clock today.
Natural. Perfect. See how that sounds like something a real person would say?
Or imagine your friend asks, do you have any brothers or sisters? You reply, yes, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Oh, I love that example. Now let's think about we have. Imagine you and your team just finished a project at work. You say to your manager, we have completed the report.
Or you're at a restaurant with your family and the waiter asks what you want. You say, "We have decided. We'll have the pasta, please."
We'll have the pasta. And look, you even used have twice in that sentence, in two different ways.
Good catch. Okay, now let's talk about they have.
Yes. Imagine you are telling a friend about a new coffee shop in town. You say, they have the best cappuccino I have ever tried.
Or talking about a company, they have opened a new office in Dubai.
Great. Now here is a very common mistake. Many learners say, she have a dog. Can everyone hear the problem?
She is not in our group. She is not I, you, we, or they. So we do not use have with she. We'll talk about that in our next section.
Exactly. So remember, have goes with I, you, we, they. Say it with us. I have, you have, we have, they have.
Now, let's also talk about one more use of have that is super important. Have is used to form what we call the present perfect tense.
Oh yes, this is where English learners often get confused. But once you understand it, it's actually beautiful.
So the present perfect uses have plus a past participle. For example, I have visited Paris. This means you visited Paris at some point in your life, and that experience is still relevant today.
Or, we have lived here for 10 years. It started in the past, and it's still true now.
See? It connects the past to the present. That's the magic of have in the present perfect.
And you use it with I, you, we, they, always.
Okay, now let's move to has. This one is actually very simple once you know the rule.
Yes, and once you know this rule, you will never make this mistake again.
So, when do we use has? Has is used with he, she, it. That's it. 3 pronouns. He has, she has, it has.
Let's do some real examples. Imagine you are talking about your friend Maria. You say, she has a beautiful voice.
Or talking about your colleague at work. He has a lot of experience in this field.
Or describing a city. Dubai has some of the tallest buildings in the world.
Did you hear that last one? Dubai, which we refer to as it, has, because Dubai is a thing, a place, so it uses has.
Let me give you another example. Your friend is telling you about their new phone. They say, it has an amazing camera. The battery has lasted all day.
Perfect. Now let's talk about has in the present perfect tense. Just like have, has is also used to form present perfect, but only with he, she, it.
For example, she has worked at that company for 5 years. She started working there in the past, and she still works there now.
Or, he has just finished his exam. The exam finished recently, and it's relevant to now.
Or, the price has increased again. It went up before, and the effect is still here.
Now, here is one of the biggest mistakes English learners make.
What is it?
They say, he have a car. Everyone listening, did you hear the mistake?
He belongs to the has group, so the correct sentence is, he has a car.
Or another mistake, she have been to London. Wrong. It should be, she has been to London.
Excellent. So the rule is simple. He, she, it always use has, no exceptions.
Let's do a quick practice. I will say a subject. You say whether it needs have or has.
Okay, ready.
They,
Have,
she,
has,
I,
have,
it,
has,
we.
have. Did you play along at home? If you got them all right, amazing. If not, no worries.
That's exactly why we're here.
All right, now let's talk about had. This one is actually the easiest of the three once you know the secret.
Oh, really? What's the secret?
Had is used for all subjects. I had, you had, he had, she had, it had, we had, they had. Everyone uses had.
Ah, that is simple. But when do we use had?
We use had when we are talking about the past, specifically the simple past and the past perfect, something that happened before now and is finished.
Let's do some examples. Imagine you were telling a story about your childhood. You say, "When I was young, I had a dog named Rocky." Aw, Rocky. Or imagine you were at dinner with a friend and you say, "The food was amazing. I had the most delicious lamb I have ever eaten."
Or at work, she had the meeting before lunch, but she had already sent the report.
Notice something about that sentence. She had the meeting, simple past. She had already sent the report, past perfect. Had is doing two jobs.
That's a great observation. Let's break down the past perfect quickly. The past perfect uses had plus the past participle of a verb. It shows that one past action happened before another past action.
For example, when we arrived at the cinema, the film had already started. Two things happened in the past, arriving and the film starting, but the film started first, so we used had started.
Or, she was tired because she had worked all night. She worked all night, that happened first, then she was tired.
Think of it like a timeline. Had tells you this happened earlier in the past.
Now, here is a common confusion, the difference between have and has and had.
Yes, this is important. I have lived here for 3 years. This is present perfect. I still live here now.
But I had lived there for 3 years before I moved to Dubai. This is past perfect. I no longer live there. It is completely in the past.
Perfect explanation. So had is your past helper. Use it when everything is in the past.
And remember, had works with all subjects, no exceptions.
All right, Jessica, let's talk about the most common mistakes people make with has, have, and had.
Oh, yes. I love this part because mistakes are actually the best way to learn.
Mistake number 1, and this is the most common one, using have instead of has with he, she, or it.
For example, someone says, "My mother have a new job." Can you hear the problem?
My mother, we use she for mother. She belongs to the has group. So the correct sentence is, my mother has a new job.
Another example. The restaurant have good reviews. The restaurant is a thing, it. So the restaurant has good reviews.
Mistake number 2, using had when you should use has or have and mixing up past and present.
For example, someone says, "She had a meeting now." Had is for the past. If the meeting is happening now or today, you say, "She has a meeting now," or "She has a meeting today."
Remember, had, past, has/have equals present or connecting past to present.
Mistake number 3, forgetting had in the past perfect and using simple past instead.
For example, when I arrived, she left already. 2 past actions and one happened before the other. So, when I arrived, she had already left.
This sounds much more natural and shows the correct time relationship.
Mistake number 4, using has or have with a past time expression.
For example, I have visited London last year. Last year is a finished time, so you should use simple past. I visited London last year.
Have and has in the present perfect are used when there is no specific finished time or when the effect continues now.
So you say, I have visited London, or I visited London last year. Both are correct, but for different reasons.
Great point, Jessica. So remember, if you say when it happened with a specific finished time, use simple past, not present perfect.
Exactly. And if you make these mistakes, don't panic. Every single English learner makes them, including native speakers sometimes.
The important thing is keep speaking, keep trying, keep learning.
Silence is always worse than a small mistake. Okay, let's put everything together. Let's have a real mini conversation using has, have, and had naturally.
Perfect. Let's imagine this situation. You run into an old friend you haven't seen in ages. I'll start. Oh, wow. Hi, Sarah. I haven't seen you in ages. How have you been?
Playfully, acting as Sarah, Jack, oh my goodness, I have been so busy. I have just started a new job.
Really? That's amazing. Where do you work?
I work at a new tech company. It has a great team and the office has an amazing rooftop view.
That sounds incredible. I heard you had moved to another city last year. Is that true?
Yes, I had been living in Abu Dhabi for almost 2 years, but then I had the opportunity to come back and I took it.
To our audience, pause the video right now and count. How many times did we use has, have, or had in that conversation?
We used them naturally, without even thinking about rules. That is what fluency feels like.
Now it's your turn. Try to create your own small story using has, have, and had. Maybe talk about something that happened to you last week and how it connects to today.
Say it out loud, even if you are alone, even if it's just to your phone, your mirror, or your cat.
Yes, your cat is a great listener. Seriously though, speaking out loud is one of the best things you can do for your English.
And if you share your sentences in the comments below, we read every single one, and we will give you feedback.
This is what our community is all about, learning together, growing together. All right, let's quickly review everything we learned today.
First, we talked about have. Use it with I, you, we, and they for present situations and the present perfect tense.
Then we explained has. Use it with he, she, and it for the same situations, just with different subjects.
We also covered had, used with all subjects to talk about the past, both simple past and past perfect.
And we talked about the most common mistakes, like saying she have instead of she has, or I have visited last year instead of I visited last year.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be confident and keep trying.
English is a tool for connection, not a test to pass. So speak, make mistakes, learn, and grow.
That is the journey, and we are walking this journey with you every single day.
If this episode helped you understand has, have, and had better, please hit the like button right now. It only takes 1 second, and it helps us reach more learners like you.
And if you want more real English conversations just like this, subscribe to A1 English Podcast. We upload new episodes every day.
Because your English matters. Your growth matters.
Thank you so much for learning with us today. You showed up, and that already makes you a winner.
Keep practicing, keep improving, and keep believing in yourself.
Bye, everyone.
See you in the next episode.